Greetings and salutations to you, people of the interwebs. So, there's been a question and answer video going around. Dennis Moulton, Gotbot, Dolvcar, Smuzno with the Forge Circuit. I've all seen them answer these questions and other people amongst it. So I thought I'd give my answers to those questions. So I have them written down here faithfully on a bit of paper, because we're very high tech around here. Favourite figure. Now, many of you who have been following my channel for a while will be able to answer this question. So, 1, 2, 3, MMC Spartan, also known as Impactor, the only figure to be 3 Transformer of the Weeks running in a row. You know, that is a good figure. 2, the most expensive figure in my collection. Well, you could say it is TFC's Poseidon, which is the Seacon combiner. But if it's a combiner, it might not count. Then we'd think about it'd be my 3-0 Game of Thrones Sandor Clegane, which may also not count, as it's not a Transformer. And other than that, there's a few figures that are all kind of around the same price point, so I'm not sure who exactly is quite, the little bit more expensive than the other. The most expensive figure I have on pre-order is MP Dinobot, so when that arrives, that'll be the most expensive figure in my collection. Believe me. The worst figure / how many you own. So, for the worst figure, I will probably go for the Battle Charger Runabout. He's naff. He really is naff. It's just a black car that has no articulation. The face sculpt is very simple, and it just... No. It's a bad figure. I know it's G1, and people go, man, hate on G. It's a bad figure. How many do I own? Whew. Well, sometimes I think I don't own that many, but then when I'm thinking I've been doing Transformer of the Week for at least 3 years now, I think, and I don't know, I've missed a few weeks, so that's at least 150, and I still have a lot more to do, so maybe even double that. Oh, I don't know, 300 sounds about right, maybe. What figure do you want the most? That's a tough figure. That's a tough one. So, I currently have, from the Beast Wars 2, I have both Hellscream and Max BB. So, kind of also like the other, the Frustor and the Dirge Gun and those type of figures, because they're quite hard to get hold of. The really weird mutated animal robot things, quite cool. I'd quite like to get hold of them. Also, Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, the BotCon exclusive Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, which again is another one that's hard to get hold of. What figure would you like to see made that isn't yet? Oh, I had an answer for that. It's gone. So I mustn't have wanted it that much. Figure that isn't made yet, but I'd quite like. Now, see, we're going back to the Impactor. The Mastermind Creations Impactor was, a big thing, because that was a figure that I'd always wanted as a kid, that eventually Mastermind Creations came out. So there's probably something out there that I think a Masterpiece Skull Cruncher. Yeah, a Masterpiece Skull Cruncher. It's one of my favourite figures as a kid. It's not yet. come out. So I'm sure someone will do one someday, maybe, eventually. So I'd quite like that. What is your opinion on KOs? Trash. Your favourite character? My favourite character is Grimlock. Mostly Marvel UK Grimlock. But, you know, Grimlock. What is your favourite TF show? Oh, it's between Beast Wars and Transformers Animated. The two shows I think really have a lot going for them and could have gone on for longer, but either turned into something weird or just got shut down. So I think Animated had more of a potential because that was going to be like all-encompassing stuff from Beast Wars as well and different continuities, and it was a really sort of like amalgamation of different Transformer lore into one cool continuity. So Animated, Transformers Animated, there was a lot more they could have done with that they never got a chance. Love or hate the movies? Oh, I love the first movie, you know, the one from 1986, and I love the first live action movie. Well, don't love. I like the first live action movie, but you know, it does have its bad points, but it does have its good points, and then it kind of derails from there, in my opinion. It's some of the films are just awful. They are a guilty pleasure, I'll admit that. You know, I do enjoy watching them at times, but I also enjoy watching Sharknado films at times. They're not good movies. They're not good movies. Was Hot Rod responsible for Prime's death in the 1986 movie? Fucking hell, move on. Do you know who was responsible for Prime's death in the 1986 movie? It was Hasbro. It was Hasbro. They said, right, out with the old, in with the new, Optimus Prime must die in this film. It was them. So just get over it. It's been over 30 fucking years. Just move on with your lives. And that is the questions. Are my answers. It's time to let the past die. Kill it if you have to. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you feel like answering the questions yourselves, I will copy and paste them into the description below, and you can answer them in your own video or down in the comment sections. But until then, be excellent to each other, party on dudes, and because you deserve it, you're supposed to hashtag people to answer these questions. So let's give a fist bump, shall we? Bisto! Bisto!